Good evening, viewers. We start off tonight's regional news by telling you that the state has been ordered to pay a man acquitted of murder an additional 60,000 Barbados dollars or US $30,000 for breaching his constitutional rights. The payout ordered by Justice Cecil McCarthy came just over a month after Justice Shauna Griffith awarded Pedro DeRoy Ellis Barbados $75,000. For the 18 days he was detained even after being acquitted of murder. Justice McCarthy also moved to ensure Ellis does not face trial for the May 5, 2030 murder of one Antonia Harwood. Just under 2 weeks ago, Justice McCarthy had ruled that the former murder accused right to a fair hearing within a reasonable time as well as his right to bail had been breached. However, the quantum of the compensation was only handed down on Wednesday. During his ruling, the judge expressed concern that the justice system was under-resourced and needed to be boosted to prevent matters similar to Ellis's. The justice added that the lack of resources to deal with the backlog of cases was having a detrimental effect on the system. Now for some international news. Argentina's vice president has narrowly avoided assassination after a gunman's weapon jammed as he aimed at her. Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner was greeting supporters outside her home when a man emerged from the crowd and pointed a handgun in her face. President Alberto Fernandez said the gun was loaded with 5 bullets, but failed to fire when triggered. The VP is allegedly involved in a corruption trial and was returning from court, which he later denied the charges. Police said the gunman, who local media identified as a 35-year-old Brazilian man, has been taken into custody. They are attempting to establish a motive for the attack. Addressing the nation late on Thursday night, President Fernandez said that Cristina remains alive because, for a reason not yet technically confirmed, the gun, which contained 5 bullets, did not fire. He later condemned the attacker and said that the attempt to take the VP's life was one of the most serious incidents since the country returned to democracy in 1983. Fernandez de Kirchner is accused of defrauding the state and fraudulently awarding public works contracts in her stronghold community while she was president between 2007 and 2015. News coming out of Ecuador. On Thursday, Ecuador began a year-long regularization process for thousands of Venezuelan migrants who are undocumented or lack visas or legal right to stay in the country. Thousands of Venezuelans have entered Ecuador in recent years, fleeing the economic crisis in their country. Many of them use the Andean nation as a transit country to others in South Africa, such as Peru and Chile. More than 500,000 Venezuelan migrants and refugees were living in Ecuador in August 2022, according to data from the International Organization for Migration. The Ecuadorian Foreign Ministry said the regularization is a migratory amnesty from which some 324,000 Venezuelans who entered Ecuadorian territory through the official borders of the country will benefit in a first stage. Ecuador also hopes to regularize from February 2023 another 300,000 Venezuelans who arrived through irregular steps. Along with these steps, the government expects to create a foreigners database to generate policies regarding migratory flows. In addition, it seeks to guarantee the rights of migrants to access labor and social benefits. That's all for the Friday's regional news, and Joel Vogt. Back to you, Travis.